Howdy guys, how's it going? So, this is going to be the second part of the parallel quest for Dragon Ball XenoVerse. Basically what's happening is that, well, after you go through the second saga, which is the Attack of the Saiyans Saga, again, where Nappa and Vegeta actually show up on Earth. This is the opportune time to actually go about and do that. After that, you get several things that will pop up. First of which, you'll get a new master available for you guys. Without the DLC pack, you will get Krillin and Piccolo available as your masters. Pick one of the two, it doesn't matter. You can do parallel quests all the time to get all of the masters done and taken care of. But I'll show you guys exactly what is done about each parallel quest. So hopefully you guys will be able to enjoy parallel questing. Now then, let's go ahead and begin by showing you guys what you're going to get. Greetings. Now initially you're going to get, first and second stars. Let's see, Cyberman Revenge, Attack of the Saiyans, and Burst Open and Mix. So let's go ahead and show you guys exactly what they are and how to get the requirements taken care of. Okay, so this one I actually did kind of forget. I did forget that after you go through the entire thing, it's not Piccolo because you already automatically get him, but it's actually Vegeta that you actually get as your new master. So it's Krillin and Vegeta. But yeah, this one is actually basically showing, the usual things you would do. This time it's just the Vegeta version.
Looks like someone's got some hidden potential.
This next one here is the first parallel quest you get unlocked immediately after the return of the Saiyans Saga, where you deal with Nappa and Vegeta on Earth, as well as a Cyberman wiping out most of the Z Warriors. Now this one is very simple. You go around, defeat all the Cybermen in the 3 zones. You're in the mountains area, so you gotta go, you gotta go to one other location, right, which is the mountains, outside of the starting area. You go back in, you go over to the pod landing, and then after that, you go immediately back into the starting area where you came from to be able to defeat the reinforcements that actually arrive there. If you do this within 5 minutes, literally when the counter hits 10 minutes or more, you will have Nappa to show up. Now this can be a bit tricky because you have a 15-minute timer, but you have 3 zones to be able to defeat the Cybermen, and the starting zone doesn't have its Cyberman to pop up until pretty much you defeat all the other 2 groups in the 2 other zones. So it's a bit of information that you gotta understand. So yeah, some of the things you're going to get there is some Zenny, small mix capsule, and I don't know, it's Kie, which is the Cyberman Z-Soul. You also get 2 more Z-Souls, which is, I'll show you the results of my training, which is Krillin's Z-Soul, and then you'll get I'll finish up here. Oh, and one more thing. Fine, I'll go first. I'll finish up here is the Tien's Z-Soul, and Fine, I'll go first is Yamcha. So if I'm mistaken, then I'm very much mistaken. And you will get as a part of the random drops, because all these are random except for the money in the mixing capsule, you will get... Let's see here. Well, okay, mixing capsule is also a random drop as well. But you also will get a chance to get the Battlesuit Nappa. This is only available as the bonus achievements for this mission. So do make sure you try to get that as well.
Don't forget that feeling. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Know how scary I am! You dare defy me, Nappa? Have you gone mad? You may have been a great detective. Joke. A Saiyan!
This next one is actually going through the Vegeta training. That's right, you will get to defeat him. Make sure you do defeat him with the Gallic Gun ability. Make sure you do have that equipped on your character when you go through this mission. All you gotta do is beat down his health to nearly an inch of its life, and then you blast it with the Gallic Gun. This is also true for all other masters, including the more annoying Hercule. Now, I will state that certain masters, especially from the DLCs, don't allow you to fight them, such as Elder Kai. Now, I will say that he will give you a very good move from this, and that is the Key Barrage, or the Flash Strike, I think? I can't remember. But anyways, that one is actually pretty good. It's like a shotgun thing. The closer you are when you let it off, the lot more hits you can do. The maximum I've been able to get is close to 15 and 17 hits on just one of those.
The move I taught you! Still weak, but I'll commend you for actually landing something.
This next one is immediately available as the second star or 2-star missions availability. This one is Attack of the Saiyans, where you have Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta you gotta tend with, as well as a Cyberman that you're attacked with. Here's the thing about getting the optional here. Defeat all the Cybermen first, that's right. Any zone that you're in, defeat the Cybermen first, then head over to the next zone. Or at least defeat the Saiyan that you're fighting, then head to the next zone after you defeat the Cybermen. Now, there is a bit of a bonus here. If you do defeat Raditz, you have a chance to actually find a time patroller there. You'll be starting to notice a trend with time patrollers starting to pop up here and there in this series. So do keep an eye out for them, and you can challenge them to a fight. But that's not really the case for this one, as it is a bit of a rare, and if it does pop up, it's somewhere in that zone of the pod landing, so do keep an eye out. Once you do get all the optional, which is destroy all the Cybermen without them escaping, and you defeat Vegeta at the end, Raditz and Nappa will show back in the arena and fight you, and Vegeta will pop back up, and you gotta defeat them all. So this is actually a bit of a good one. Some of the things you're going to get, or might get, is some Zenny, small mixed capsule, I am the strongest on Earth, Z-Soul, Bow Suit, Vegeta on entry, the following skills, Break Strike, Explosive Wave, Vacation Delete, and Arm Crash. Again, these are random, but if you're going through the Vegeta training, get the try to get the I'm the strongest on Earth. This is very important, and you should also get another one, as it's also a mixing item. But don't worry, as you go through the game and you replay a lot of these levels, you're going to be getting these a lot quicker.
Dare to find me, Nappa? Have you gone mad? You may have been Don't get too excited. As a Saiyan yourself, you should know exactly what will happen if you fight me. Let me show you the true power of a Saiyan elite! This is the end! I am the strongest Saiyan this world has ever known! Don't forget that feeling. This can't be! Damn it! Me defeated!
This next one is Invade Earth. This is actually a bit of an easy one to actually go through. Basically, all you have to do is talk to Nappa in Toki City. Literally, that's all you have to do. He's standing right there. This is available immediately after you go through the saga, and Nappa will be staying there. I, however, was a bit too busy and completely missed over Nappa staying. Sometimes he doesn't pop up, but once he does, this mission will be available to you. This one is actually a bit of a troublesome to actually get. There are some key things you actually get done before anything else. So, here's what you gotta do. First switch, defeat all the enemies that's going to be popping up. This will be Yamcha, then Tien and Krillin will pop up. Defeat Tien, then have Piccolo pop up. And depending on certain things, you should defeat Krillin last. If not, defeat Krillin first, then Piccolo. Gohan will show up. Defeat Gohan and Goku will show up. Bring down Goku's health to about half or a third, or at least down to a third, and he'll go into Kaioken mode. His Kaioken is actually pretty impressive, and if you're lucky, you can defeat him and get the skill transformation Kaioken, which goes into your Super's ability slot. And if you do it just right, where you have Nappa surviving, Goku will resurrect, and this is actually random. Goku will revive himself and go into Kaioken ×3. This is one of the harder transformations to get in the game, and this will start to become a trend with transformations. ×3 Kaioken is actually a bit of a issue. At this point, you don't have to worry about Nappa being defeated, but you gotta be careful about you. You can't have yourself defeated. Very simple. Now, once he hits Kaioken ×3, if you do manage to get him, beam down, you might have a chance to actually go and get the ×3 Kaioken, but you're going to have a large stamina pool for this. And even more if you want the Kaioken ×20. Right. Some of the things you're going to get as items, let's see here, some Zenny, small mix capsule, Alright, who's first? Z-Soul. Don't underestimate Earth, Z-Soul. I'll never forgive you, Z-Soul. Yantra's Turtle Hermit Gi costume set. Goku's Turtle Hermit Gi, King Kai edition. Kaioken ability. Kaioken ×3 ability. And Wall of Defense ability.
A Saiyan? You mean there's others?
You have the blood of a Saiyan too. This is gonna be interesting.
I won't lose to you! Mr. Piccolo! Mr. Piccolo! I'm sorry!
I'm a Saiyan raised on Earth too. Know what I mean? I'll avenge everyone! You really beat the great Nappa. So you're finally here. I'm not going to let you get away with this! Back here. Even though I'm in a lot of trouble, this is still a whole lot of fun for me! Wide open! Darn it! Wow! You really are strong!
This next one is Burst Open in Mix. This is going to be the final video play for you guys on this particular episode, or at least video. And this is very simple. All you gotta do is defeat Vegeta in his giant ape form, or I should say in his Ozaru form. That's right, his great ape form. Sounds easy, right? Not really. First of which, you gotta defeat Vegeta on the ground. Fair enough, but what is not told is that you have to go to the other zones in order to defeat the other Saiyans. What do you mean by this? Simple. You gotta defeat everything. The Cybermen ain't gonna retreat on this one, so you're gonna be good. Now, defeat Nappa and Raditz in the areas you have fought them before in the, let's see here, Attack of the Saiyans. Well, almost, but it's think of where you're going to do with the Cyberman's Revenge. Same zones, literally same map in the sense. Now, once you defeat all of them, Vegeta will revive himself and he'll disappear and come back as the great Ozaru Vegeta. No different than in the Return of the Saiyans Saga, where you gotta defeat his stamina bar until he's in his break mode. Then all you gotta do is grapple, which is, let's see here, on the Xbox controller, or at least, yeah, the Xbox-like controller, it's left button and the B button together. So, left shoulder, so L and B simultaneously, and that's your grapple. Very simple. Now, here's a bit of a bonus. And this is, again, random for a trigger. Because this is dealing with a very optional character that you can actually fight. If you clear this within 10 minutes, that's right, because this is a 15-minute timer. In 10 minutes time, for you to keep this within 10 minutes, I know, I'm repeating myself, I do apologize. You will have the new enemy appears alert, and a new gate opens. This goes into a underground cavern lake, and you will fight a time patroller. Now, if you actually pop in online, you'll get a random character player that you will face. It's not a real player, but you'll be facing their character avatar with the skills and clothing they have. So yeah, this is going to be a bit much, but I will show you, or tell you guys, what you'll get in this whole entire thing. As part of your rewards, you will get some Zenin, small mixed capsule. I'll turn you and your planet into space dust, Z-Soul. Welcome to the end of the line, Z-Soul. Which, that particular Z-Soul is the great Ape Vegeta Z-Soul. The Space Dust Z-Soul is regular Vegeta Z-Soul. Weekend is Raditz. Nappa's is Break Canyon, and Meteor Blow is, I think, Vegeta's. I'm not sure, but you might get multiples. Who knows? Now, with the Time Controller, this is a good point to mention that with the Time Controller, you're going to get a 2 items from them. You'll always will get 2 items, if not 3 items. One of which might be, you know, a Dragon Ball. You'll know this by getting an indicator saying you got a key item, before it pops up saying you got a material item. Key item is always a Dragon Ball. Material item is always a Hercule coin. Hercule coins and medallions are actually sellable items, and they do vary on types. The greater the rarity, in a sense, what type it is, up to legendary, the more Zenny you're going to get when you sell it in the item stores. So hey, it's always a good thing to actually go through all this. My bet is going to be saying that prepare for the Saiyans mission is your best bet to get a time controller, as that mission is relatively quick in terms of how quick you're going to be, or at least how strong you are. So at this point, it's quick and it's easy to grind that particular one. I'll be going for this particular mission, as this is actually a bit of a random pop, and it's depending on whether or not this time controller actually do pop up. But it's good enough. You could actually keep going for it for certain things, but otherwise, not really much to it. And that pretty much takes care of this. I hope you do, guys. English words. I hope you guys do enjoy this particular video. Leave a like, leave a comment on suggestions, or things that I might have skimmed over, that I might have been wrong. And as always, I will see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.
Get away with this! Saiyan! Lose! The form disgusts me, but I'll transform into a great ape and crush them! The power of a Saiyan ape is beyond anyone's imagination!
Ha 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 ha! How's that? Now this is the end!